Hi, this is Harshida Rajadhyaksha from Prakriti Sports Science and Physiotherapy Clinic, and today I'm going to talk to you about the shoulder joints. If you have a painful shoulder or a shoulder that has restricted movements, then pretty much all the activities of day-to-day life become difficult. For example, tying your hair at the back, wearing a t-shirt, or fastening the hook of your bra behind your back. Our hands do all the work, but for the hands to reach behind your neck, you need pretty much all the movement of your shoulder joint. The shoulder joint is pretty complex, but to make it simple, let's just consider two bones. One is the arm bone, which is the humerus, and the wing bone of the upper back, which is the scapula. So it is a ball and socket joint made up of the head of the humerus and the socket of this scapula. These are the movements which occur at the shoulder joint. One is full flexion, which is taking the arm straight up from the front, and then full extension, which means taking it down the same way and then extending it towards the rear. The second is full abduction, that is taking the arm fully up from the sides, and full adduction, which means getting it back in the same way down to the sides and a little bit across your body also. And the third is rotation, which is outward and inward rotation or turning of the shoulder joint along its long axis. These are simple movements that occur around one plane or around one axis, something like this, or like this, or like this, or this. They can all be combined into a multiplanar and multi-axial complex movement like this. This is actually a combination of internal rotation, adduction, flexion, abduction, extension, external rotation, and then back to neutral. Most day-to-day activities do not use simple single plane movements. These are complex movements made up of 2 or 3 different simple movements. And when you have a painful or a restricted shoulder, these complex movements become painful or you are unable to do them. It would be a good idea to start your rehab program by using simple single planar movements in restricted ranges. In the early stages of rehab, it is better to use single planar movements in pain-free ranges. A good way to start mobilizing a painful shoulder is something like this. Very simply, just bend down, letting the gravity do all the work. Relax your shoulder, and there you are. You've already got 90 degrees of shoulder flexion without disturbing your shoulder at all. Stay here for a little time. Slowly come up. Repeat this activity 2 or 3 times. And on the 3rd or 4th repetition, you can add a little bit of rotation in this same position. The shoulder capsule is relaxed, the muscles are relaxed, and the rotation also will cause you no pain. You can also achieve pain-free abduction using a wand. Use your other hand to direct the movement and swing your arm to 90 degrees or whatever your pain-free range is with the help of a wand. Something like this. These are simple and safe ways to maintain the ranges of your painful shoulder while you allow it to heal. As pain settles and ranges improve, you can keep increasing the range of movement and add all the complex movements that you want. This is just general advice. It might not be right for you. If you have shoulder pain, please visit your doctor or your therapist for more specific advice. Please follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Share my content with all your friends and family. See you soon. Stay safe.